Guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about who I would like to see kind of play the 14th Doctor. Now, I've been wanting to talk about this particular thing for a long time. If you remember at the start of my channel, I did a thing on like list of how many people I had in my brain who I wanted to see play the 14th Doctor. And before that, it used to be Chris Marshall, loads and loads of times. But I've decided on who I really want to play the 14th Doctor. If you probably guessed by the title and the thumbnail, yeah, I would like to see Russ Abbot play the 14th Doctor. Now, I have a couple of things I kind of want to say. Like, Russ Abbot is a very, very, very talented actor, musician, presenter, comedian. He's got a whole list of stuff. I really think he fits the criteria to play the Doctor. And I was also thinking, what would Russell T Davies do for his next run on the show? Now, lots of people were saying he would have a female Doctor. I think maybe not. I think because he went younger with David Tennant being like 30, and obviously Christopher Eccleston being in his 40s, why don't they go for someone much, much older? That kind of fits more of the older kind of Doctor, a bit like Pete Capaldi, and go with Russ Abbot. He's 74, so he is quite old, but I mean, I really think it would work, showing a much more older Doctor, and kind of the Doctor can be a bit more like mischievous by himself, and also the man's a very funny man, and yeah, I really think it would work. He also did appear in the Sarah Jane Adventures, playing a villain called Truman. Yeah, so that bit there anyway. But I think he's a really great fit for the role. There are plenty of reasons why I think why. He just comes across as a very likeable person, and I really think that he would really do well as a Doctor, and also boosting the popularity, because he is a very well-known entertainer, presenter, musician, actor, all of this sort of stuff. And he's a very good actor. If you've seen him, he's been in lots of sitcoms, so more of a funny, kind of bumbly kind of Doctor, I think would really work, a bit like Patrick Troughton. I think it would really work like that. And the fact is, he probably would be one of the tallest Doctors ever, because he's like 6 foot something, I can't remember, but he's really, really tall, very tall. So he would be one of the tallest Doctors, which kind of leans back to when Tom Baker was the Doctor and all that sort of kind of stuff. The fact of him being a comedian means you're kind of more like bumbly, kind of funny, and all that sort of stuff, which I think would really work. And then there's just so much more. It does help that he was a sitcom actor, which is really great, and I love sitcoms, because you all know. But do you know what really got me in his acting career? Mainly was Last of the Summer Wine, and seeing what kind of character he played in that, because I thought like Luther Hobdyke, who he played, was a very good character and really way fleshed out and everything. So I really would like to see like a character similar to that, a bit kind of more secretive, or sometimes in Hobbo's case would be blurting it out a lot, which would kind of be funny if he was a bit like Luther Hobdyke from Last Summer Wine in Doctor Who, which would be quite cool. But I would like to see how he kind of acts as more kind of this. I see him being like more of that kind of happier Doctor. I couldn't see him being as dark as Peter Capaldi was, obviously, and yeah, and obviously difference would be that he would be like just much more kind of like with it, and much more like jokey and laughy and chatty. I really think it would work, especially the fact that he could make jokes about the villains, which I really would like to see. Like, imagine him roasting Davros. I mean, that would be really cool. Or him literally just yeah, which would be quite funny. Yeah, so that's why I think he would be a perfect fit. Now, he has been in a lot of sitcoms, so I'll just name a few from what I can, from the top of my head. He was in My Family, playing the character of Len, an alternate version of Ben from My Family. He was also in Married for Life, which is a sitcom. It's fairly good. You should give it a watch. It's quite good. And he was also in obviously the Sarah Jane Adventures. He also had his own TV show, the Russ Abbot Show, and he also had another TV show very similar to it called like Russ Abbot Tour and things, all this sort of stuff he went on. But I think he's a very, very, very good comedian and actor. I really would love to see him play the role, and I think he would absolutely kill it in the role. I mean, who would picture anything better? Like, probably one of the most English people in the world to be playing such an English character, or someone from the UK at least. I mean, he would just absolutely smash it in the role. I couldn't see anyone else kind of playing it. Yeah, that's what I really think. Russell, if you want a good doctor, a really good doctor, go with Russ Abbot. I mean, honestly, don't know why people have not said him. I'm the only person on YouTube, at least I think, to say that he would make a good doctor. But I really think he's very good. I think mainly people are not going for any older actors is because they become so used to having much more younger doctors like Jodie Whittaker or like David Tennant or Matt Smith when they were the doctors. Yeah, so that's why I kind of think go older, because if you think about it, William Hartnell is the oldest actor to ever play him, and he was only like, what, 56, so that would make Russ Abbot like the oldest actor ever to play the Doctor, which would be very cool because I could kind of see him being more like, it's more like figure of authority, as well as being very funny and bumbly and all that sort of stuff. I really see it happening, but it's just up to the BBC, I suppose. But if I was showrunner and the casting director, I would pick Russ Abbot immediately. I really think he's got it in for it, because I would like to see him hold a sonic screwdriver. I think that would probably be one of the best things ever. But I really think that Russ Abbot, I mean, honestly, Russell T Davies, you need to have a word with Russ Abbot. I reckon he would be absolutely amazing at it. And of course, he does. He's a very good actor. And also, like the way in the Sarah Jane Adventures, when you saw him in that, he kind of did this kind of more like, don't know how to kind of explain it, but he was more like mischievous, and I really think that that's what he would be able to do, like cope with that kind of mischievous kind of quality to him, and I think it would work really well. And also, I suppose the banter between the Doctor and companion, you would have to probably get an older companion kind of to go along with him, and yeah, I really think that it would work. So that's my main opinions on that. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, to keep up to date with all my latest videos and all that sort of stuff. I do have a couple of videos planned. I do have a couple of videos coming soon, such as my talks about Spider-Man No Way Home, which is still on the way. I've still been trying to make it for a couple of weeks. I just haven't got all the equipment ready to film that video, because it will be amazing. See what I did there? Amazing. Spider-Man. Don't know. Yeah, so that's kind of it for today. And I hope to get to 40 subscribers by at least April. We can probably get there. We're on 37 subscribers at the moment, so we can make it, honestly. Just need like 3 of you to subscribe, and we've got there, so, you know, that's good. So, goodbye, and see you in another video sometime.